Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy show. Start. JT, get out of it. Well, you didn't put me on the banner. JT, get out of the picture. Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy show with JT. And it's going to be a good day. It's a rainy day here in Oklahoma. Cap Guy here. I'm a full-time picker in Oklahoma. First, I'm going to give a shout out to something I ordered and somebody I really like on YouTube. Part-time picker sent me some stickers because I bought something from him, and I'm part of the 17. If you watch him, you've heard a million times about the 1750 deal he did. Well, this came from that 1750 deal. It was a PS2 remote, and I'm using it to test systems and anyway, he shouted out the channel, and as you can see in the background, got a new banner. The Cap Guy. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and YouTube. If you want one of them, comment below, and I'll tell you where I got it. It came from my hometown of Austin, Texas, and that wasn't intentional. That's just the way it worked. But it's a pretty cool banner, and it was only about $28, $29. I really like it, so pretty cool. I'll reset it up. I just wanted to do it for the video, but I'm going to set it up permanently somewhere and do my filming from there. As most of you have ascertained through my 46 videos that I've made, this is number 47. I'm not professional. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just a eBay reseller who likes to have fun, teach others what I do, and needless to say, it's all about having a good time and making money. And yesterday, I told you at the end of the video I was going to go out and hit that new Goodwill. Well, I did, and I kind of went overboard. But when you see what I got and the ROI, the return on investment I'm expecting, then you'll see what it was. And by the way, I want to say thank you to everybody. I hit 100 subscribers after my 46th video yesterday. I don't know how much that had to do with part-time pickers shouting me out or me just talking to people and other people talking to people. But however it happened, onward and upward, I appreciate it so much. I don't know how fast other YouTubers have gotten to 100. Doesn't really matter. But I appreciate it, and I hope to get a lot more and show people how to make money just like I do. And we'll get into what I sold. Then I'm going to show you what I sourced yesterday, and again what I paid and what I expect to make off of it. I haven't listed any of it yet, but I will be listing a bunch of it today. I got quite a bit of stuff, and this Goodwill, when its grand opening, had a lot of people there. There were more Goodwill people there from different Goodwill locations and corporate than there were customers, but then it got pretty crowded, and there were some good finds. Some people I ran into had even some really good finds, and I'll talk about those too. Let's get into what I sold, and JT, you're going to have to get out of the way. And we will start off with Running Wild Horses. It's an embroidered cap. Let me make this a little bigger. And it's got a lot of horses and a mountain scene on it and stuff. So I paid 18 cents at the bin, sold it for $9.60 plus shipping. So off that hat, I made $9.50 actually. The next item is a Wrangler, and of the 5 items is what I sold yesterday, and then one early this morning. 4 of them were off the 20% sale. So I can't say enough about running these sales, offering discounts, doing best offers, those kind of things to improve your sales. Regardless of the reason things have slowed down just in the last day or two, they haven't really slowed down a whole lot, but I got a little worried after I just had one and all this talk on TV. And not to take it lightly, but we, in the eBay selling world, we don't know what this is going to do to people buying, and we hope that it continues and people will continue to purchase. Obviously, you need to be prepared and get the things you need to take care of you and your families and stay safe. and that's all we want out of this, but hopefully the sales will continue as well. The next item, like I said, this Wrangler shirt, I bought it for $3 last summer. It's a 20 by 37, and it's just your typical with pearl snaps Western shirt, and I made $11.50 off the shirt. The next one is some LA Idol jeans, and they got a lot of bling on them. These are 29.34s. I paid $2 last summer at a yard sale for these. Sold them for $11.20 with that 20% offer. Plus shipping, these went in a flat rate envelope, so made a little money there. And all in all, I made $9.50 off of them. And again, that's a big reason I'm getting out of the clothing. It's just not a great profit. Now, for some people, they might be okay with that. But you got to sell a lot of volume to make a lot of money. This item is a two-door electric football game. They're the pieces from a 1978 game. I bought it at an estate sale, about 5 or 6 weeks ago. I bought a bunch of games, and they were all from the 60s and 70s. I've sold one of them for $60. A bunch of them I haven't even listed, and I need to get on those as well. Anyway, I sold these for $15.75. They're just the football players and some of the accessories, as you can see. Let's see. Yeah. Well, if I can get my finger out of the way. And so, as you can see, they're just electric football figures. The box was in pretty rough shape, but it was still there, but the game would not work. So when it was said and done, I made $13.50 off those. And again, that goes also to show you that you can part stuff out and make some decent money, depending on what it is. The next one I got at a local Goodwill. I got a really good deal on these. These are brand new. There's only one that's been open. The rest are sealed. This is Hooked on Phonics. It's all the 5 volumes of learning to read. And I've had it on eBay for a while, and I paid $5.35 for it. And finally sold it last night for $45 plus shipping. So I made $37 off of it. And then this morning I sold this. This won't be included in my numbers, but this is going to Western Australia. Hi to my friends down under. I paid $2 at a yard sale for this about 4 weeks ago. I've got about 3 of these, and one other thesaurus. It's new in the box. I paid $2 and sold it for $27.99. And of course, it's not going through the GSP, the Global Shipping Program. It's going through International. So he did pay me. It cost $25 to ship this. So all in all, my numbers, I had 5 sales, $11.28 in cost of goods, not counting this item, $93.95 in total sales, and $81 profit. Not a great day. It's a little bit of a slower day than I'm used to, but all in all, still a good profit. 11 into 81 profit. I'll take that. I'm going to show you what I sourced, and hopefully I can keep JT quiet over here. I went to the Goodwill, the new store. It opened up, and like I said, there was a lot of people there. And I spent $336. But when you see what I got, and I'll talk about each thing, and I'll talk about the total numbers of the ROI I expect back. Could be a little higher, could be a little lower. First, I'll go through some of the smaller items. I got 3 baseball gloves, Louisville Slugger, Wilson, and I can't remember the name brand of this one. It's not a typical name brand. And yesterday we were Nesco. I was just grabbing some things because they had some really good prices, not a typical Goodwill day. Some of the things were static, like T-shirts and clothing, but some of the other stuff, I was just amazed at what I was getting it for. So I was grabbing. And I got a bunch of video games. I got about 12 of them. They're not really worth a whole lot. There's a couple worth about 15. They're Wii, PS2, PS3. There's no Xbox or anything. Those are $202 a piece. I got two of these Vera Bradley backpacks, and I paid about $7.97 a piece for these. Those comp out about $25. I did get something that I needed, and I got this this mannequin for taking pictures with clothes and things. JT, she's not real. Neither am I. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyway, it's on a base, on wood base. I paid $24 and change for this. They had two of these. One was on an iron stand, and this one was on a wood base. I need something that's solid, that when I hang a heavy jacket on it, it's going to work, and it's not going to waver on me. There's my shipping today, and my lovely IKEA bags. I have a few of these now. You can get those pretty cheap, too. Those are only about $3 on eBay, and you get them really quick. And then shipping, well, it's about $5 total. This JanSport backpack, I got it, and it comps out at about $60, $50 to $60, and could go a little higher. The one I did see was in that range. I'll go through the clothing real quick. This is an Eddie Bauer vest. It's kind of a faux fur or whatever. I don't know what you'd call this, but it's a faux fur vest. It's nice. It's suede. This is a unique item. It's I'm trying to remember the name of it here. Looks like very Volrocked, but it's a woman's top. It's kind of a light jacket, and it's leopard print. Again, most of these I paid $5.35 for to $7.37. And that one comps out at about $40, $30 to $40. This is a Tommy Hilfiger. It's a jean vest. Pretty nice. $5.35 for this. And I should get at least $25 for that. This is a wool bag. I only paid $1.51 for this. And there's the name brand on it. It's wool. It's a crossbody bag. It's purple. And those probably go $25 or more. I saw some a lot higher, so I really don't know where it's going to go. I'll probably run that on an auction. When you don't know what you're doing for an item, you're not sure, you do an auction. This is also kind of a crossbody hiking pack. It's Osprey. Anytime you find Osprey, I've sold a bunch of these. This will get $45, and it'll sell probably within a day. That name brand, I bought some backpacks last year at a yard sale for $5 a piece, and I was selling those things for $75 used. So when you find those, you buy them. Osprey, remember that. I got a few t-shirts, and I was just looking, and this one's a Lakers. It's got a decal on it, or a hologram. And again, these t-shirts are $3.33. That one's new. I'm going to get to a couple of these that are really kind of cool. This Marvin Hagler. This one, I didn't count this in my comps. These things, Marvin Hagler shirts go for quite a bit. Again, $3.33. This could easily get me $40 or $50. I got a couple American Eagle shirts. These are single stitch. And single stitch means it's vintage. They had a lot of American Eagle shirts, but there was only a couple that were single stitch. This one also is another brand I was not familiar with. It's Beretta. Of course, it's got to do with the gun. Had a patch on it here. And again, these comp out at least $20, $25. This one I couldn't pass on. It is vintage. It's a Ronald Reagan tank top. And there's a lot of Ronald Reagan fans out there. So I grabbed that. I think I can sell that for at least $15. And this one, this was the find of the t-shirts. This is a vintage, and it's a rare Gumby shirt. And this design sells for $25 at least on eBay. And you can comp it if you find that logo. Okay, now I'm going to get into the things that I sourced, hard goods, because that's the way I'm going. First one is this Smith helmet. It's it's got a plug-in. It's Holt Smith. I paid $9.09 for it. It only comps out at about $18, so no big deal. These here are a good find. These are PF Flyers. This pair comps out at $42.50. I paid $5.35 for these. The next one is these Brooks shoes. They're running shoes. I paid $5.35. They comp out between 25 and 30. These are all sold comps that I'm talking about. The next item is these Earth shoes, 2000. I paid $5.35, but they only comp about $9. Sandals have been selling a lot for Gemini thrifts lately, so I grabbed them, hoping I can get a little bit more out of them. The next item is these Vitalium water filters. I paid 99 cents a piece. Sold comps on these are $19.99 with free shipping. I have 3 of them, so that's a $60 profit right there minus shipping. The next item is this Broadview phone. It's one of them old style conference phones. I paid $1.51 for this phone, and it comps out at $39.99. Matt, you'll be proud of me on this one. These are some Winnie the Pooh baby diapers. Paid $1.91 for these. They're new in the package. There's 24 of them, and these are like brand new newborns. They comp all the way up. There's people asking $180 for these, but I'm not looking to get that much for them. I don't think I will, but I'd love to get $50 or $60 for them. We'll see how that goes. This I bought, and it was only $3.53. It's a windshield wiper inside your car. You get it wet, and then you do the inside of your windows. And if everybody, although you have cars, which should be most of you, you know how hard it is to wipe your windows inside your car. This comps at 20. It's brand new in the package. I was going to keep it, but I think now I may sell it, so we'll see. The next item is this Ralph Lauren fitted sheet. It's a twin. It's a bone color. It's vintage as well. The set sells for $80, so I paid $2.92, and I'm hoping to get $40 out of them. And it's just a fitted sheet. I got 3 sets of drapes. Paid about $8 to $9 a set. Those comp out around $20, $25 a set. I thought they might be a little higher. I'm gonna get a little light here. It's still dark. It's getting light now. These are Celine Dion perfumes. The Springtime in Paris. They're brand new, sealed in the box. I paid $2.82 a piece. I got 2 of them, and they comp at $23 plus shipping. I'm sorry, free shipping. The next item is this family tree maker. Again, it's new too. I paid $7.94 for it. This comps at $40 to $45. And these, again, are also comps. I found 8 of these. 4 are the Revitalize Renew eye cream, and I paid $3.93 each for those. I got 4 of those, and then I got the 4 of these, the revitalizing age-defying skin serum. You got to say it slowly. You need that stuff, JT. I ain't that old. Here you are. Anyway, these comp out. Just the age-defying ones comp at $27.99 with free shipping each. And again, I paid $3.93 each. If you add in the facial cream, they comp together, one of each, at $34.99. So I'll probably do that because the facial cream isn't as valuable. But that would be about $7.86 into $34.99 each set. So again, great. And here's the find of the day. Now, a buddy of mine, he found a bunch of Xbox, PS2s and things like that, but he also found a Xbox 360, and I think it works with another system. But it's like a suitcase screen that you pop up, you plug in your system to it, and you have a bigger monitor. And it's kind of a travel thing, I guess. But it comped at about $150, and he got that for $15, so he got a good deal. But then I found this, and I guess he missed this. This is a Canon 50mm ultrasonic lens. And if you look up the sold comps, look it up that way, Canon camera lens, ultrasonic. There are 2 sold comps, and there aren't many of them on there. Apparently, it's not as easy to find. $175 to $182 sold. I paid $9.99 for that. So all in all, and I didn't count the t-shirts, so I'll add in, I don't know, another $100, $150 there, maybe. Paid $336 for everything, and I expect to get back over $12.50. in ROI, or return on investment. So if you don't think you can do this, again, a lot of this stuff I bought, I don't know anything about. I take my phone, I look up the comps, I have the eBay app, I filter it, and you can either scan the barcode if there's one on it. You can take a picture of it, although that's not always real good because it doesn't always come back to what you took a picture of. You could take a picture of a mug and it'll come back as a horse. Their system needs to be revamped for stuff like that. Or you can just type in what it is. But the more specific you are, the better you are at drilling it down. Put in like a shoe, the name, the size. If you have the SKU or the number in it, like a Nike, like a 10124-001, that'll get you to that specific brand, or Nike names their shoes, so it'll come up to the Nike Air Max or Westbrook High, whatever the style is of that time. It'll bring you to that. So more specific you can be, the better you are at finding what it is, and then filter that and look at the sold comps. I don't care what the item's selling for, because sometimes they're all over the place for the same item. And I forgot something. I'm gonna grab this. But the sold comps are what you care about, and then you also care about how many listings are out there for that item. Now, again, sometimes I'll list something and I'll sell it quicker than people that have had it listed, and it's not always because I lowered the price, because I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to cut everybody else. I do want to sell my item, but I think because of the feedback, they look at score, stability, and the fact that you have a lot of responses and feedback, positive feedback, and then maybe because it's a newer listing, it's got a higher, it comes up higher in the view. This here, and this is Susan Paley. I found one of these at the bins. It's a vase. This is a bigger vase, and I haven't comped this one yet. Susan Paley, I'm sorry. I sold one of these I found at the bins for probably $1.25, and I sold it for like $30-something. So I saw this and I grabbed it. I paid $1.51 for it. So I'm guessing that that's at least $15 to $30. But again, I don't know. It's all about the style. We'll see how that goes. What else do I want to talk about? The scale, I did promise to show a scale yesterday, and I want to show you what that looks like. I do have a couple things on it here, but it's just basically, let's see if I can get this stuff off here. It's an electronic scale. I think the capacity on this one's like 100 pounds. Of course, I don't ever have anything that weighs that, but I paid $31.95 on Amazon for this with free shipping. So that's a good scale, and that's not a bad price for a scale. You can get smaller, cheaper scales, but that one's digital. I do, I'm one of these people about electricity. I do turn it off when I'm not using it. I don't leave it on like I see some people do. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's just me. Real big about turning off water too, not using it and letting it run while I'm brushing my teeth or something. But again, energy conservation and our resources, you got to protect those too. All in all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, thanks everybody for the 100 subscribers. I love my new banner. Again, I'm going to try to figure out a new way to get this all done, but I'm going to be doing a lot of listing. We're starting spring break, so I'll have a grandson most of the day, which is a good thing. He'll be in and out. I'm trying not to make these videos run too long, but I wanted to show everything I sourced, because I haven't done a lot of that while it's still here, because I'm listing it. I'm trying to list it as I bring it in the house. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Take precautions, and I will talk to you tomorrow, as I always do. Have a great day, folks.